Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and welcome back to episode number 12 of the Sgt. Pepper's series. In this video, you're going to learn how to play Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band Reprise on guitar. And if this is the first video in this series you've seen, I'm posting a brand new song lesson for every single song on this album. And we've got one more after today's video, so this has been an incredible journey, and thank you so much for following along with these videos. And I'm going to be leaving a playlist linked down below with all these videos up, so you can go back and reference any of them and learn any song from the entire album. Now in this video, we're going to cover, it's a short song, but there's a couple different sections and some cool parts that come together to get this final version of Sgt. Pepper's. So if you learn the first version, you're going to see a lot of similarities between the opening track on this album and then today's video. Before we dive into it though, I want to hook you up with a gift right away for spending some time with me here on the channel. At the first link down below, I've got the Ultimate Soloing Guidebook, and this is a book that's going to show you how to solo over major, minor, and dominant chords. You're going to get over 100 licks and exercises that come with tabs, sheet music, and downloadable audio examples, all completely for free. Just use the first link down below or go to johnmaclennan.com/freebook to pick up your copy. All right, well, with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. This is the Reprise, or the Reprise, not sure how you say it, but we start off with this little lick. And this sounds like a little overdub, a part that was like spliced in, and what it is a little chicken pickin'. And what this is a little chicken pickin' lick where you play just a muted sound here, and I'm just using my fingers, and then you bend the 11th fret on the second string, and then you come back to the 8th fret on the same string. So then it goes into just the drum intro. We've got that awesome rock drum beat. And then we play just 4 bars of an F chord. And you can play an F down here on, the first fret like this, or you could play a bar chord up here, 8, 10, 10, 10. And there's just 4 bars of this, like. Then we go into the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, the vocal comes in. Now there is another guitar part that's just doing like a single note here on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. So that's just your F note there. So you got one guitar playing the chord, then for 4 bars of just F. And then we go into basically the chorus here at Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Here's what that sounds like. The first 8 bars here, and I'm using just a lot of bar chords, are movable position bar chords. I'm playing an F up to an A flat, and that A flat's on the 4th fret, so it's that same shape, 1 3 3 2 1 1, but I bring it up to the 4th fret. Then I shift down to a B flat chord, and that's just 1 3 3 3. This time with a root starting here on the 5th string. Then back to F. Now each one of those chords lasts 2 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go back to B flat, but we stay there for a bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4. Then we do the first 2 bars again. This time, go up to G, and this is over the word sorry, but it's time to go. 3, 4, then C, 2, 3, 4. And that's the same as your B flat, just up 2 frets. So all together with the strumming pattern. let's talk about that strumming pattern there. And what I'm playing, the basic groove would just be 2 eighth notes, 1 and, just 2 down strums, and then 2 E and up. That's a down, down, up. So down, 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 up. Or 1 E and a 2 E and up. Ba, 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 ba. That's the rhythm. 1 and 2 E and up. Okay? That's just a basic groove, and then sometimes just all eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that would just be all downs. So you can kind of mix those together, in certain parts, like over the Sorry But It's Time to Go, playing more eighth notes. And then, right on the top of that chorus, doing more of the first strumming pattern. Then we go. And then we're in a new key. We do basically the same progression again, but moved up 2 frets. So this little transition after Sorry But It's Time to Go goes to B flat, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, new key. Okay, so what I did was B flat, F, G, then D. Notice I'm using a lot of the same chords, right? Just shifting it around the neck. It's the beauty of knowing your bar chords. Okay, then we go to the same progression again that we were doing. F, A flat, B flat, F. But this time everything is shifted up the neck 2 frets. So it's gonna go G, B flat, C, G. C, G. So that's gonna go like this. Then again. Now before we went G to C, we're gonna take it up 2 frets. Now we're gonna go A to D. Okay, so. So this whole new key part, starting from the G, sounds like this. 3 and 4 and. Now what I did, which was a slight change there, is I made these chords dominant sevenths. So I went like A7 to D7. And the way you do that is you take your pinky off on the shape here. And then D becomes 5, 7, 5, 5, 7. That just gives a little bit more of a bluesier sound, and they can be interchangeable. Like you could just play straight A to D, or A7 to D7. A lot of these chords, like the one chord there, the G7, or the G, you could play as a G7. And that just gives definitely more of a bluesier sound to it. All right, so then we have just our final 8 bars and then the last chord. And so we're coming off that A7 to D7. We go down to C. So what I played there was just the same little turnaround as we did before in the key of F, but now we're up 2 frets. So it'd be C, G, A7, then C. Here we just stay here. 2 bars. Then on the word band, we're back to G7. B flat, or you could play it here. Same chord. Just different voicing, then C, then N on G. And then that G chord sets us up to roll right into A Day in the Life. Congrats on making it through this second to last album on Sgt. Pepper's. There's some incredible guitar work in here, and remember to just take it slow, work out each part, put it together, and then try and play it along with the recording. And that's gonna just be putting it all together. You're gonna have the drums going and everything that's gonna keep you in time and help you hear what it needs to sound like and what tempo you need to be at to play. Just like if the Beatles called you and were like, hey, you know, we need you to play guitar to fill in on this gig. So practice that way. And before you go, don't forget to download my free soloing guidebook at the first link down below. And this is going to show you how to solo over major, minor, and dominant chords, your 3 essential chord shapes. And you're going to get downloadable tabs that come with it inside the book, and then also audio files as well, so you'll be able to hear each example, and that's going to help you take your lead playing to the next level. Before you go, leave a comment down below and let me know your favorite song from this album. Just comment it down below. Thanks for your support with the lessons, and we'll see you in another video real soon.